Hello friends, this is Dev Raj. What you see here has nothing to do with what I'm gonna talk, but then I want to start with this video of flowers, and then you could see this little rabbit running around. All right, let me ask you a question. Can you imagine something that a blind person can do better than a person who can see? Let me give you some background. I was reading about this book written by C.V. Raman. He talks about light and several properties of light. If you're not sure whom I'm talking about, he's a Nobel laureate, and you can go look up things that he has done. Let's get back to what we are talking about. Can a blind person do something better than a person who can see? Is what I was thinking through. I saw a rabbit running here, so I came here to. All right. In another video, I was talking about muscle memory. It could be playing a musical instrument. It could be typing something in a typewriter. It could be riding a bicycle or many other things. All right. Now, those things comes by practice. In conjunction to this, I was thinking about Braille, which is to help blind people to read. Now, the way we read and the way the blind read is little different. So when you are reading at a text, you get a holistic view and you can read faster. But if a blind person is reading, he goes sequentially like an interpreter, one after the another. Once he get the whole letters in the word, that's when he can know what the word is about. The last letter can determine what the word is. If the word is, let's say, CAT for cat, until he moves past the finger on the last letter, he cannot say what it's gonna be. It could be CAN, it could be CAT, it could be CART, cart, it could be anything, right? But a person who can see can instantly recognize the word. Now, the question is, what could be a situation where a blind person can do better than a person who can see? All right. Now, let's talk about numbers. Okay. It's not words anymore, it's numbers. If I give you a big number that is all jumbled across, like a lot of characters, let's say binary digits or something, or even something, okay, there is no pattern, okay, so all random numbers. So if I ask you to read the random numbers and write it down, it's very hard for person who can see to carefully get the numbers correct. So the way the person can do is, if there is a pattern, he'll look at the numbers, he'll write it, and then he'll go back and he'll read from the place where he left. He makes sure that last digit is where he has to start from. This all works for a number that has a pattern. It's a good combination, good mix. But if the numbers are like in binary digits and there are not much pattern, you'll know how difficult it is for a person with vision will suffer. This is where the Braille and the blind can outperform. The way they are gonna read is through the Braille characters, the pattern, the ridges, or how the Braille looks like, right? So they can sequentially go through this and at the same time can write it, right? So this is where they outperform. Now, a thought came into my mind. You could laugh at me, I don't care. That's the whole point. This is what me and this is what I know, and there is nothing to laugh about. And all right, so let me tell you what I was thinking. The way a person who knows typing can type without looking at the keyboard is they can place the finger at the little bit groove on two characters, J and H maybe, I don't remember. um, See, this is what it is. I don't remember anything, but the moment I keep my hand on the typewriter, everything comes to me automatically, or a person who knows typing can do it without any difficulty at all. Now, can we prepare a device that can take input the characters, and then this device is gonna not it's gonna buzz on the keyboard if the character is D. So the Braille person has to keep the fingers on the keyboard, and the D character should buzz, and then with that buzz they know what character has been read. um Sorry guys, the what you see in front of me is nothing related to what I talk, but then I want to have some video and then keep talking. All right, so that device is similar to the keyboard, the typewriting keyboard, and the pulse should go and it should buzz. And remember, the Braille is not gonna keep moving the fingers. They are gonna be stationary on that key, the middle row in the keyboard. So how will you deal with characters that appear in some other places, right? So the fingers are very sensitive. So depending upon what character, the top part of it can buzz, the bottom part of it, the key can buzz. So based on that, they can know what character is all about. And with a little bit of more practice, instead of them moving their finger over the Braille characters, they do not move anything. They just rest the fingers on the keyboard, and all of this text will be electronically converted into signals, and it will buzz the corresponding characters, and then it will be a pause which symbolizes the completion of a word. This is what I was thinking to make them easy. And I was also thinking where they could outperform us. A person with vision would definitely be slow in when it comes to numbers that does not have a pattern, and it's not a good mix of numbers like 1 to 10. It's like just zeros and ones with random things. All right, so this became a really lengthy video, but then today I want to record this. All right, thank you very much, friends. Thank you. Bye-bye. I don't know if this idea is a working solution, or is it a better solution, or this could be patented at all. It's a random thought that popped up in my mind that could help Brailleys to be a little more faster, and they don't have to go through moving the fingers across the Braille characters. And there is very limited set of people, limited number of people who do not have the vision, and so nobody cares, or at least they have something, until the time the Braille was characters were, I don't know, should I say Braille characters or it's just Braille? I don't know how to pronounce that. What's the correct term for that? Until the time this was introduced, they have no means to read. They can only hear. But now, why can't that be improved? Like what? There is so many things for a person who can read. They have the digital medium books, so many things like that. Something has to be done for them as well.